Hey there, this is day 22 of the 30 for 30. This is Football Entangled. No athlete should be in the gym. The athleticism destroyer. All gym work does come from bodybuilding principles, and we'll talk about why in this video. This is why footballers need to get out of the gym. This is where things don't add up. Most sports are played on the ball of your foot, and rarely in football do you want to be on your heels. From an athletic and injury prevention point of view, heel striking is terrible. So why do we train this way in the gym? Too many exercises require you to lift through your heels while firmly planted on the ground, where we are reinforcing poor movement strategies under a heavier load, which has an even greater neurological impact. Additionally, elite athletes do not dorsiflex the same as a person who is not an elite athlete. Enforcing certain angles on players who are not built the same is absurd, functionally making their movements completely different from those with elite fascial connections, risking more injury and heel striking during competition. World-class footballers have neurological connection to the glutes and abs built up over many years that allows them incredible glute connection from very little knee bend, giving them the ability to distribute weight through the balls of their feet effortlessly. The heel was never designed to be a point of contact nor a point of significant weight distribution. Try running barefoot on your heels and you will see how it feels. It's very painful. Effortless movement and glute activation comes from moving on the ball of the foot. Everything in the gym reinforces weight through the heels and thus quad dominance. The gym is not athletics. Now, going even deeper into what destroys athletic movement, let's talk about modern shoes. Modern shoes are sabotaging your athleticism. Yes, those comfy fashionable sneakers you paid $200 for are actually causing all the issues across your body. You see, your foot was not meant to be squished into a narrow toe box, nor was it meant to have a constant heel raise or arch support. And it's impossible to get grounded in any of these shoes. And if you don't know, grounding is the process of absorbing free electrons from the earth. All of these things cause the foot to become deformed, and plus it breaks down the fascial tension in the foot over time as your foot begins to rely on the shoe to function correctly. The optimal contact point of your foot is on the ball of the foot, in the middle, not on the fifth and the first metatarsals, which is what mainstream podiatry will tell you. Mainstream podiatry will tell you the foot makes a tripod, pressure on the first and fifth metatarsal and the heel. This is science based off of unathletic test subjects and people with foot issues. Top athletes don't have feet like that. They have one central area where they are feeling the ground and absorbing force, and that's on the ball of the foot in the middle, acting as a pivot. So when you go left or right, it pivots from the middle. Not like this, like this. First and foremost, you need to get barefoot as much as you can during the day. Then wear some barefoot shoes for casual use. I personally use Xero for running shoes and Vivo Barefoot for everything else. I still wear full leather Nike Tiempos with conical studs, as a barefoot football boot would be hard to play in at the highest level. Toss out your ridiculously overpriced modern sneakers and wear something that actually doesn't harm you. You guys see, athleticism cannot be built in the gym. Athletic strength, power, or speed cannot be built under a barbell. And why is that? Well, first and foremost, it's because it's too slow and too linear. Moving heavy weight in a slow and linear manner literally reinforces muscle dominance and disrupts fascial sliding. Elite athleticism involves dynamic and spiraling joint actions at the ankle, knee, hip, spine, and shoulders. Any kind of linear movement, especially under load, is going to decode these spiraling movement patterns, making you more robotic and less fluid, just like Ronaldo did throughout his career. You can toss whatever study you want at me, but it doesn't change fundamental laws of nature that are obvious in all animals and elite athletes of all sports. A large majority of studies have been shown to be faulty years later and should be all taken with a grain of salt. Sure, use them as a starting point like I did, but eventually you'll see how out of touch with reality Studying isolated muscle strength in untrained volunteers over 8 weeks is compared to what built Messi over an 18-year childhood. Get outside, play multiple sports, regain full functionality of your feet, awaken your fascial connections, train barefoot, enjoy the sun, smile, have fun, be social, embrace life, and reject artificial indoor living. That is it, day 22. I will see you tomorrow for day 23. I wish you all the best. Drop a comment down below if you're looking to become a world-class football player. We help players who are amateurs, high school, semi-pro, all the way up to the Premier League. If you want to become a serious player, this is the place to do it.